Hey everyone, the Joyful Yogini here. It is Wednesday. Happy hump day. It is time for Intuition Wednesday. Now, my selfie stick just broke. I'm so upset. So, Reddit, you are on a different type of stick. One of those, what are they called? Gum something. Anyways, I can't remember the name of the brand. Gimbaled. I think that's what it is. I didn't quite do what I needed it to do, so I was always just using my selfie stick. But my stick broke, so now I am here. And if any of you have a recommendation for a really cool selfie stick that is durable and that I will like, let me know because I have to get a new one. So I'll take recommendations. All right. So, how's everyone feeling? How's the energy going? Yesterday for me in the afternoon, it got really hard for me. It got really hard. I felt in my solar plexus this deep, deep pain that it was like an energetic pain that felt like a hole. It felt like deep dark emptiness. That's what it felt like. I was like, wow, like what is going on here? And so this guy, I'm his soother, okay, or his bone. He like chomps on me, but he's so gentle. He is so incredibly gentle. Just like he just wants to. It feels like he's gumming me. Um, yeah, so I connected in with that emptiness because I was curious. I'm like, what exactly is this about? And it was the emptiness of my husband and I now separate, you know, feeling the energy of him moving on, which is really hard, right? It's no matter that I'm 100% that we're meant to move on from each other. It's really tough because, when you're with someone for such a long time and you love them so much, like so freaking much, but then it's not right for moving forward. It's the end of a contract, but I still need to grieve, right? And so that hole was associated with his energy separating. It's like when you're sorry, when you're with someone, so it could be your best friend, it could be your best friend. It could be, you can also have someone who's a lifelong partner that's not necessarily your best friend. So it could be a coworker that you spend all this time with. You're like partners, you have a really strong energetic connection. Like they are corded into you. There's different types of courting. There could be someone being courted to you that you have engaged in some type of close partnership, maybe as a parent and taking care of the kids. What the heck do you need? He actually needs a walk. That's what he needs. I'm a little delayed on that because I was teaching my yoga classes. Then I got a call of someone joining my class. And so told guys are still waiting for their walk. So yeah, that's what's up with you. But you can wait just a little longer and you'll get it soon. Yeah, there's that type of cord, but there's can also be cording where someone is energetically having power over your emotions, and maybe because of their belief systems and their emotions about certain things can change the way your decisions, because you don't feel in your power because they are in there, and sometimes they're draining. I'll call it your chi, the essence of who you are, not meaning to. It's just they are who they are, and you've allowed them to cord in. And we can cut those cords, right? You should cut those cords on a daily basis, and these days even a few times a day. But those really close relationship ones, there is a different type of energetic cord that is bonding you together in a contract. It's an energetic contract of you guys to work with each other. So when that contract is over or it breaks, it's a very significant energy shift. And if you're an empath, you're really going to feel that energy shift. And that's what I was feeling yesterday. It was like, holy shit, that's him gone. And fuck, that's really hard. It is a deep emptiness that I don't remember ever feeling in this lifetime. I could have, and maybe I just wasn't aware of what it was, because this is a new learning for me about that specific type of courting. It's just like the visual. I know we had contracts, but it was the visual and the visceral feeling of it that I've never had before. So I needed to go through that. Like this is pretty big. So yeah, I shed some tears. I spoke to it. I acknowledge the healing that is now happening. Like it's like energetic patchwork, energetic. It's been wounded, it's raw, but I'm seeing like even different colors and energy coming together and helping it to heal and even stronger than it's ever been. Right? You can heal yourself from any of the wounds, any of the traumas that you've had stronger than before. And I made this analogy, or they channeled in the analogy the other day. It was like, a snake losing its old skin and then a new one coming on. But the difference is, in this case, this new skin that we're getting, this new healing that we're getting within our heart is so much like stronger and thicker and more elastic and more vibrant to all the beautiful colors and that you are. And it helps us to feel safe and loved. It helps us to love ourselves. And then we're attracting that beautiful energy coming in. So it's a beautiful healing we're all going through. And even though I was feeling this in my solar plexus, I was feeling it in my solar plexus as opposed to my heart, right? But I was feeling it there because our contract was about me stepping into my power. And I was relying on that energetic cord, on his power to make decisions, to move forward, to feel safe. I needed to like feed off of him, which, hey, that would be exhausting, right? That would be exhausting for him. And I know he was feeding off of me in his unique contract, right? And so now that we're uncorded, it can feel like once you get past the wounding, you can feel the freedom within it, and the excitement within it, because now that you're strong enough to be on your own, you have the confidence and courage to be all of who you are, that's what creates that freedom and that excitement. So you too can heal these wounds. It's important to be able to forgive yourself and forgive others. That's really important. It's important for you to try to find the compassion in who they are and just doing the best that they can on their journey, just like you're just doing the best that you can. And we are so not perfect. And sometimes we're going to make decisions that people will be really pissed off about. And then sometimes we can have the learnings and go, well, fuck, yeah, I can see that there could have been a way better way. But for some reason, I was so propelled and driven, right? So sometimes we're so propelled and driven to do things in a certain way. And sometimes you don't necessarily know what the bigger picture is as to why things needed to be done in that way. I recently realized that the way I did things recently, it caused a shitload of disruption. Holy, a shitload of disruption. And I can see both sides. I can see why I made the decisions that I made, where they were coming from, not labeling them as right or wrong. It was just choices to make, right? And then I can also see how other people involved could feel it not being a nice thing to receive, not being a nice process, being able to see a better way of doing it, a way that would feel better. So I can definitely see both sides of it, which is beautiful to be in a place. And because then you can and you can forgive yourself, can forgive the people around you because they're reacting based on how the experience felt to them. Sometimes disruption is needed. Sometimes we need disruption and disorganization, disorder. We need to feel like our life has been leveled up and maybe flipped upside down, because this gives us the contrast. You know, when finally you get so fed up with something that you're like, fuck this. Like, it is not happening this way anymore. And then it propels you to make a decision. It propels you to speak up. And it might be kind of abruptly, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Right. Or maybe it is, maybe it's just speaking your truth in another way. Just saying, this is what I need. Right. And not accepting anything less. So can you see how sometimes a disruption, something feeling so freaking shitty that you just don't want to happen again, and you recognize that feeling because it's happened again and again in different ways, maybe not to the big blow up of what this is, but sometimes when we have that big blow up, it is a wake up call. You think about when people all of a sudden, maybe they die on the table and come back, or maybe all of a sudden they're having heart problems and need to have surgery, or maybe you realize you have cancer and now you have to deal with that healing process of that. It is pretty shitty to have to go through those things, right? Who wants to go through those things? I didn't want to go through the Meniere's disease episodes. Fuck, I thought I was going to have to quit my job and I had to be on my side, eyes closed, otherwise, and not moving for like 5 hours. Otherwise, I'd be throwing up and just everything like, oh, just terrible, right? If I could choose to go through that, would I go through that? No, but I needed that disruption. I needed to have that disruption within my body because it was myself. First, I went into this fucking victim mode of, fuck, I can't do anything. I'm used to like go, go, go. And I'm like, who am I then? If I can't even get myself to the bathroom because I'm going to be on the floor throwing up. Well, how the fuck am I contributing to the society? Like, that's the place where it took me. And feeling totally worthless. And then telling myself, put the fucking pity away, okay? How is this gonna fucking help you? You just feel like a piece of shit. So there has to be something better. And my thought patterns would take me into a place of, there must be a purpose in this. What do I need to learn from this? How did I create this? Because I truly have the belief that we create what we're experiencing in our life. And you have evidence of the people who you're hanging out with and the place that they're in, or the new people coming in your life, and where you are at on the inside. They're like a mirror to you. So look at that. Look at what you're attracted to. They are a mirror to you. It's so great. So, yeah, I needed to explain all that to embrace distortion in our lives. So sometimes, hey, if we can avoid getting to the point of distortion, sure. But sometimes we need distortion to totally clear out a pattern. We need to have the intensity of the experience to release the pattern, and not only release it from you, from your cellular DNA, but for your ancestry. We'll go 7 generations back and 7 generations forward. We're going to heal that shit through embracing distortion, tuning in to what is going on within you, and working through it. Working through it. That's the best thing. Now, I know this is supposed to be you practicing your intuition, but that was meant to come out. So I hope you don't mind. And thanks for there. How are you, honey? Thanks for the helpful word. Why don't I have my glasses cleaner with me when I need it? Keeping it on the table and it disappeared. So maybe I moved it into a different place, brought it with me, or maybe another family member moved it. It's a mystery, but I wish it was there. I'm using a scrunchie to try to clean those glasses. Not the best. I don't even know where my, okay. Anyways, so let's do Intuition Wednesday. So you're going to practice your intuition. I'm going to pull cards and I'm going to pull them today from my Daily Crystal Inspiration deck, and I might even pull a card from my Goddess deck. So I'm going to see how it goes. And I'm going to start by showing you the backs of the cards, okay? And then you can tune into the card and you can see what how it might be speaking to you. By the way, these are the cards. I'm just going to show you quickly because it'll be interesting to see if any of these come up again. These are the cards that I pulled this morning for my yoga classes that I taught. So the first one is Rainbow Obsidian, Heal Your Heart. So that's I pulled it for myself, and then I ended up pulling it for the class again. This one came out twice. This one I pulled for myself, but you might be able to relate to it. Epidote, going deeper. So really tuning in to what you're feeling within your body. So just like with my example of feeling into that hole. Angel Aura Quartz, lighten up. So this is finding playfulness within your day. So I'm gonna shuffle all these. I'm gonna pull some cards. We'll see how many want to come out. And I'll just start by showing you the backs of the cards, okay? So if any of you guys can recommend a new selfie stick, I need to get a new selfie stick. Okay. Ooh, holy crow. Okay, I don't know if we're going to the other deck because we have 5. Card number 1, this is cardinal. Maybe it will be through the images you see in your head. Maybe it will be through a thought that comes in. Maybe a smell, a taste, maybe just a knowing. So I'm showing you the back of the card. Just look at it. See if you're drawn to any area of the card. And maybe note what color is, or if you even know what the crystal is. And if you get any type of message, write it down in the comments. And if you haven't closed your eyes yet, close your eyes and tune into the energy of the card with your eyes closed. Maybe see where you feel it in your body. All right, so that's card number 1. Let's go to card number 2. We'll try to remember that this card was upside down. Card number 2 was upside down. So see, again, it looks exactly the same, but tune in to an area of the card that you're drawn to, wherever you're drawn to the card. Maybe note the color or the colors that you're focusing on. And when you're ready, close your eyes and see where you might feel the energy of this card in your body. Take note if it's on the right side or the left side. I'm feeling the energy of this card in my belly. I'm wondering if you feel it in the same place or any other areas. Okay, so that's card number 2. So let me know if you got any type of message with card number 2. Here is card number 3. So after you have a chance to look at the card, close your eyes, see where you feel the energy in your body. Use all of your senses. I'm feeling this one more between my hips. Okay, so that is, and that was also upside down. Card number 3. This is card number 4. I'm feeling this both in my first and second chakra. Yeah, the energy seems to be like expanding outward. All right. And finally, card number 5. Look at the back of the card. And then after, close your eyes, tune into the energy, see where you feel it. You can ask for healing from these crystals because the energy of the crystals is within the card. Beautiful. I feel this energy from the root chakra, and it keeps on coming all the way up, going all the way up past the heart, into the throat, into the third eye, and out the crown. Beautiful healing with this crystal. Nice. Huh, okay. Very cool. So let's start with card number 1. Card number 1, apopalite. Stay positive. So you can choose, you can look at that crystal on the card. You can look at it and breathe in the energy of the crystal. I'll give it to you guys one more time because I know you had a little bit of a glare going there. Okay, stay positive. So, we are in a time where these feelings are going to come up. And I told you about feeling that in my third chakra, my power center. And so, yeah, we have to tune in to what we're feeling, but not think that that is our world. So if you're feeling some discomfort in a certain area of your body, it's a small portion of what you're experiencing in any given moment on any given day using your 5 senses. So we don't have to just zone in on that and focus that. And now, fuck, that was the shittiest day ever. So no, like for me, yesterday afternoon was tough. Yesterday after late afternoon going into the evening, it was tough. It was not my whole day. I still had a really good day. But take the time to tune into that. Tune into the energy, tune into the emotions, connect with it, find out what it's about. What can you do to heal it? And then let's not focus on it anymore, right? Let's focus on something else that you're excited about, something else that you're in gratitude for. Find a way to have fun, to play, to see the lighter side. Maybe watch a comedy, maybe listen to some super fun music. Okay, go do something fun. Maybe go for a nice trail walk or sit on the swings of the park or something. So that's what's important with card number 1. Let's go to card number 2. You can let me know. Okay, so show palm is in the house. Card 3 hit me hard. Okay, very cool, showed palm. I look forward to revealing card 3 to you. All right, so card number 2, carnelian. Fuel your creativity. Fuel your creativity. So carnelian hits you right between the hips. That is your second chakra, baby, right? Second chakra, your joy, your creativity, your fertility, your abundance, and your sexuality. This is the stone that will rev up your ego while helping you to move forward in an abundant way, make abundant decisions for yourself, right? With some really positive results because we're staying positive. That's the first card, right? We're staying positive, we're lightening up. But fueling our creativity with such as carnelian or doing anything that would fuel your creativity, listening to music, right? Or dancing or shaking, going to the swings. So that will help to open up that second chakra big. So just as long as you're staying grounded into Mother Earth. And then let's fuel opening up that second chakra, which gets the creativity happening, which helps you to move forward and create some awesomeness in the areas that you're wanting to change. So we need to get clear on what we're creating. So we're planting those seeds, and then we're opening up that second chakra nice and big to get those creative ideas, to be opening and listening to that guidance, and to move forward in a way that's fun and playful. And that feels sexy in your body, feels like, yeah, that is just sheer awesomeness, right? Okay, so we need to fuel that creativity. I think a lot of these cards are going to be relating to us. Those first two are so connected. And the third one, lapis lazuli. So this is the clarity. This is make a decision. I love that stone. So if you haven't yet fully decided what you want to do moving forward, you haven't mapped that out yet. And mapping out is just putting the idea on paper, putting it on paper and feeling the excitement of it and growing that excitement in your heart and your second chakra. So, I had to recently make a really tough decision, a life changing decision. And it was fucking scary. It was so fucking scary to make that decision. But I needed to. And if you are offended by me swearing, I'm sorry. It was not said to create any offense. It was said for the vibration of the energy, right? The energetic vibration had the depth and the power to that word, right? That's the energy I wanted to create. So, which is why I used the word fuck. Okay. And so we need to move forward in a way that we know within our hearts is for our highest and greatest good. It is really important for us to honor ourselves. If you are in a situation where you are feeling less than, it's really important for you to make some choices to be able for you to be the best person you can be. And maybe that's by changing your own thought patterns. Can you change your own thoughts to be able to create a different reality? Do you have a distortion in thought patterns that creates a distortion in the reality that actually is pretty awesome once you embrace it and have compassion and understanding, right? Can that happen? Or do you need to make a decision that is taking a totally different path? Only you would know. Only you would know, because you have been getting all of the signs that you need to truly know in your heart what is best for you. So it's about moving forward as you are guided, as you feel the fire under that ass to have to do something about it. Allow yourself to propel forward. Allow yourself to propel forward, and you might not know the consequences. But if it's connecting in with your heart that it is the right decision to do, then we need to surrender and trust in the process. And sometimes we might create disruption, and we can learn from the disruption that we've created, and we can learn to have more compassion for each other, and we can have kick-ass healing because of the incredible distortion and the fight back that your body wants to do to be able to honor yourself. You want to be honored and respected. And when you don't have that, these feelings are going to be more and more amplified. Forcing us will get more and more distortion if we don't create the changes needed. And once you create the changes that are needed, the energy, you start to heal, your cells start to change. We start to go, like, we are literally going through an energetic recalibration to make the changes. So we need to be kind and gentle to ourselves. I've been having this shoulder pain, And I don't remember doing anything that actually tweaked it, but I have more inflammation within my body right now. And this pain is on the right side, which is the masculine side of always not being enough and needing to do and do and do and do more and still not being enough and needed to do more. And so having an imbalance between the masculine always doing and then the feminine not being able to relax and be within that goddess side, that goddess energy, which is bringing in the abundance for you, bringing in ideas and inspiration. We need to slow down in order to receive. So you have to have that balance. And if you feel like in somewhere in your life, you're just on that hamster wheel, go, and you're not feeling the balance, you can't get to that balance. Well, you might need to change your perspective. Sometimes you need to just watch those thoughts and go, yeah, I'm getting all stressed out right now. Let's breathe, because I can handle this, and I'm going to trust that I have the time and I have the ideas and inspiration and inner guidance and strength and power to be able to deal with this. So, since that is the case, I can breathe and I can slow down and I can trust that I will have the exact timing needed to get everything done I need to get done. So we can breathe as opposed to constrict. And if you cannot make that if you can't make that inner change to create a shift, and if it has to come externally, then what type of actions do you need to do, right? Do you need to speak your truth? Do you need to take a totally different path? So I just wanted to reinforce that, okay? So, wow, make a decision. That was number 3, Showpam. I always get cards that tell me to make a decision. LOL. Fine. Yes, fine. You're hilarious. All right. The next card, get back into balance. Okay, these cards, I really feel like they're for all of us because they're flowing from one to the next to the next. Was I just not talking about balancing your masculine and feminine? So we need to get back into balance. We need to look at all the areas of our life and see where we can create more balance. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating healthfully? Are you getting alone time? Are you getting play time? Are you getting exercise time? Are you getting loving time and family time, friends time? So do make different choices. If you're not in balance, make some different choices to be able to create that balance, because you create your reality and you can create more ease and flow in your life. And it starts with up here. Where are your thoughts? Where are your emotions? And then do something to create a shift. Maybe take my yoga classes, and that can help you to have a perma shift. Connecting in with my energy weekly. I did not know I was going to give myself a little commercial plug there, but hey, if you want to join in my energy and join in the yoga, I would love to help you to move through the energy, okay? Pink Opal, be kind to yourself. Look at that beautiful card or that beautiful crystal. Be kind to yourself. So you're going to make sure you're around some good vibes. If there's certain people in your life that continue to cause disruption, it's a density, it's a heaviness, it's sucking your energy dry. Do what you can do to avoid that energy. So get your alone time, hang out with different people, make shifts that will work within your life. Because, if it's in the workplace, if it's something that you are directly living with, right? You'll need to make some choices that will work within the household to for you to feel clear and happy and safe. What do you need to do? Yeah, so you can decide what you need to do. So that's one way you're going to be kind to yourself, right? Hang around some good vibes, surround yourself in good vibes. And I was talking about the balance before, those balance in the different areas of your life, the sleep and food and all that. So that is yourself, and watch your thoughts. What are the things you are telling yourself? You should be telling yourself how awesome you are and how far you come and how You know, I've been getting these amazing DMs on Reddit from this beautiful soul who just is sharing me so much love and telling me that they're proud of me, telling me that I'm a beautiful light and I make beautiful decisions, telling me that I'm more than enough. This is an angel. It's an absolute angel that has stepped in my life to share their love. I could not be any more grateful. That's what I need right now, right? Don't you need that? I want to share my love and light with you. So that's why I love to do these streams to help to lift you up, right? To elevate your vibration. So this beautiful soul is doing this for me. And I am in so much gratitude because that's what I need right now, right? Like I'm going through a huge heart healing. I'm healing trauma. It can be emotional, it can be raw. It can feel painful sometimes. It can feel painful. And then sometimes then I go back to that place of excitement and the feeling of freedom and the beauty and the trust and the knowing that this is the path. This is a journey. So I know I'm going to be okay, but it's okay for me to feel sad. It's okay for me to feel darkness, right? Feel a hole of darkness. That's okay. It is what it is, and it's healing. It's all healing into light, into love, into gratitude, into the beauty and alignment of who I am, of who you are. It's a beautiful process. So be kind to yourself. Give yourself the love that you need. And when you have the energy within you, give that love to others. And sometimes when you're in the thick of something, you don't have that much energy to give. And I've been noticing that for me in some cases, like when I'm doing my yoga classes and I'm doing these live streams, the energy is there. Sometimes the streams are shorter because that's how much energy I have, and sometimes they're longer, right? But this energy is there and it's fueling me as well. It's a beautiful channeled healing process, channeled messages, channeled energy. But I've been noticing that when some people are asking me for assistance, and it's not like a paid exchange, it's just like, can you help me with this? Or what do you think of this? I might not have the energy to be able to put into those right now. Right. And that's okay. Right. That's okay. I need to honor myself. I need to honor myself. And when I'm doing like the paid exchanges, then it's happening at perfect divine timing where I'll have the energy to give and they'll be ready to receive and to get that healing. It's all about divine timing, but listening to yourself, right? Listening so you can create adaptations and not push yourself beyond the energy level that you have, because we don't want to be depleted during this time. So it's cold and flu season, right? And yeah, there's a pretty nasty virus out there. So we want to stay in a balanced place. So we need the exercise, we need breath work, we need to keep on getting back to that place of center and calm. We need to have our exercise, we need to have our sleep, we need to fuel our body. Is it sounding familiar? Right? So we need to have that balance right now and to help even more so activate that healing process. That healing process can be even more brilliant and vibrant as long as we're taking care of ourselves. Okay. Any questions, anyone? Or any experiences that you want to share? Vaccine. Oh, so right. Yeah, Wilton, you're so right because I felt the vaccine did a number on my body. My body's doing okay. Like my body is healing. It is healing. So I'm gonna say it's doing well. However, I really noticed it being affected and for a long time. And even noticing different organs and stuff, because I'm like tuning in. I'm like, what's going on with my heart here? Like, because I'm going through a heart healing, but it's also the effects I can feel. Like, do I have any evidence? No, right? And I don't need it. It's just me in that place of knowing. That's all that matters to me is that I feel like, yeah, it had a little bit of a rough go. And my literal heart, I feel like is going through a healing and an energetic recalibration. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting what we're going through, and we need to stay strong with the virus, with the vaccine, even if we're being forced to take it. In some cases, people are being forced, and I don't think it's right for everybody. I don't think it's the best match for everybody's energetic constitution. And I believe we need to be able to make that choice for ourselves. Because I really needed to tune in. And there were weeks where I kept getting a no, like, no, it's not good for you right now. No, no, no. And then I finally got, okay, you got the green light. And then my body was going to be in a place where it could handle it. So, and not everyone's going to tune in to themselves in that way, like can feel their energy in that way. But yeah, I believe we should be able to make our own choice for our own health. And yeah, that's the energy I'm putting out there. Pro choice, man. All right. Anyone else want to say? Do you want me to pull a card specific for you? Or want to comment on the experience of these cards? Otherwise, that's it for Intuition Wednesday. And I hope to see you Feel Good Friday. Feel Good Friday is 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I don't know what the theme is. I usually get channeled it. Sometimes it's the day of, sometimes it's the day before. I don't know. I have not received the channeling yet, but it will be on Friday. And it's always fun, it's playful, and we go through a beautiful healing process too. So I hope you can join me and pass it on. Get your friends to join. Join in the party, the healing and channeling party, we'll call it. So thank you so much, everybody. From my light to your beautiful light. Namaste. Okay, I guess say bye to YouTube first. See you later. Okay.